Good evening. It's so nice to be here. I came to my first speaker slam a few months ago and knew I had to come back and throw down. There was a palpable energy, much like there is here tonight. I think we come to these events because we're looking for something more. We're entrepreneurs and innovators, creators, and raging hearts all up in here. Well, I too am a self-proclaimed raging heart. I recently dropped my debut novel, The Endless Mile, and I'm also an entrepreneur. But it's been a long road to get here, a journey fraught with peril and uncertainty, risk. A few years ago, I quit my job, refinanced my house, and started a logistics company. Figured it would give me more time to write, perhaps make me a little less miserable. The result is a novel that I'm incredibly proud of, and a business that's still a work in progress. Over July long weekend, I took a trip to a small town called Goshen in New York State. Plan was to sell my novel at their annual Independence Day festival. Of course, it seemed like a great idea. The whole thing cost me about $4,000 US in books and supplies. And the first day, in the 35-degree heat, I sold one book. One fucking book. I was like a skunk at a garden party. So I decided to cut my losses, leave a day early. They say if you could reach one person, right? So I got back to Toronto to a letter in the mail. This letter, it's from a publisher I queried, probably about 5 years ago. Goes a little something like this. Blah, 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 blah. It's not right for us. We hope your manuscript finds a public life down the road. At this point, I'm thinking to myself, is this insult to injury? I just got my ass handed to me in New York, and I come back to this? I sat down, and I read it again. I thought to myself, wait a minute. My book does have a public life. I just schlepped my ass 700 miles to try and sell it. This letter, the timing of this letter, was an important message from the universe, a reminder of just how far I'd come. Rather than let the disappointment of that weekend fester, I reframed it as one of my greatest accomplishments. Now that I got the message, I guess I don't need the letter so much, do I? What do you think, Lula Lounge? Do we recycle in here? And what did it take? What have I risked to fulfill my lifelong dream? Everything. I risked my house, my savings, my career, my dignity, and the reward? Well, that's an easy one. The reward is being with you fine people here tonight. The reward is knowing that for just one shining moment, I get to stand and be counted, to be the ruler of my destiny. It hasn't been easy. Lordy, Lordy, it hasn't been easy. That's why I want to make a pact with y'all here tonight. First, I want you to hear me out. Then I want you to wait for my cue. And then if you're in, I want to hear your war cry, whatever it is. You can hoot, holler, stomp, snap, bark. I would love to hear some barkers up in here. So there's going to come time along your own journey when you feel you have reached the outer limit of your talent and potential. You're out of time, out of resources, the bottom of the well of all your misfortune, willing to indulge your darkest impulses. You might have to step back and drop a grenade on it. Start all over on scorched earth. Well, this is where the pack comes in. When you're at your lowest, and you're going to know it when you're there, I want you to get up, walk in your bathroom, take a good, hard look in the mirror, and ask yourself one question. How bad do you want it? How much time? How much money? How much blood, sweat, and tears? How bad do you want it?